Hello, this is Dr. Ted with the second tip that you need to know to be fit for life, and that's you have to use weights or some form of resistance training in your exercise program. Everyone gets older, but you don't have to get old. And one of the things that defines being old in most people's eyes is someone who's bent over, fat, or even skinny, but weak and unable to do daily activities, and they just sort of shuffle along. Being old to most people means being tired all the time, having no energy, no muscles, and no ability to engage in any worthwhile physical activity. I don't intend to ever get old. I know I am getting older, but I'm not getting old, and you don't have to get old either. One of the most important things I do to maintain my lifetime fitness is to lift weights or use some form of resistance training on a daily basis. I don't believe you can keep your muscles in shape and look great for life if you just plan on doing that by walking or running. I personally don't believe in running. I walk fast, and I walk for a long distance, and I walk using weights in my hands, and I walk uphill and stuff. But I don't like to run, and I don't jog. Why? Because it hurts my knees and breaks me down. It wears my muscles down and makes me feel weak. I don't know if that happens to you when you run, but I do notice that when I look at runners, none of them have nice arms, nice legs, and they just don't look good. They don't look like a chiseled, muscular person like I do. And so I've concluded that if I want to look like them, I should run. If I want to look like me, a fine, muscular, handsome young man, then I should lift weights. I'm not saying that you should not run. Please do. Run as fast and as far as you want. And I'll run to the health club and lift weights and walk 2 or 3 miles and look a lot better than you. If someone decides to start a fight with me, I'm going to beat them up and not run for help. No, I'm just kidding, but that is an important point to remember. The benefits you get from running and walking a mile is exactly the same. You burn the same amount of calories and you get the same physical benefits from walking a mile or running a mile. The only difference is the amount of time it takes you to walk a mile as opposed to running a mile. If you spend the same amount of time walking and running, you will get the same benefits for your body that running would because you covered the same distance. Now, not because running is better than walking, but because the amount of benefit derived from any exercise is computed from a formula that equals mass over distance equals calories burned. If you run further than I walk, you will get more benefits from the run, but you won't get benefits to make your body look good. Now let's go back to lifting weights. There's common misconception that when you get older, your muscles get smaller. That is wrong. When you get older, your muscles might not be as powerful, but they don't have to get smaller. I put 2 inches on my arms at 60 years old. I already had big arms. I put 2 inches on my legs at 60 years old, and I already had nice legs. I look bigger and as good as I did now at 63 than I did when I was 43. I'm not as strong, but I'm bigger, and I look just as good or better than I did 30, 20, 30 years ago, and you can too. If you're not lifting weights now, please start. Now be sure to ask your doctor. And you will be amazed at the results you'll get in just a few weeks of training. In 60 days, you'll actually increase your strength by about 40% and build your muscles, define your body, and flatten your stomach. I don't care what your present physical condition is. If you start lifting weights now, you will get bigger and stronger. Oh, but wait, I hear the remark, I don't want to look like Arnold. And I always reply, don't worry, you won't. No one in the world looks like Arnold but Arnold, and it took him 20 years and tens of thousands of hours in the gym to look like that. Your daily 30 minutes of lifting weights to an hour in the club won't make you look like Arnold, but it will make you look better than you do now, and it will make you fit for life. If you want to get fit and you want to be fit for life, you have to lift weights or do some form of resistance training. 30 minutes of weight or resistance training makes a significant difference in your appearance and in your health. And when you start looking better, you'll feel stronger. You'll get your muscles back in tone, and you'll begin building new muscles. Your life will be transformed, and you'll be on your way to a lifetime fitness. You can be fit for life, and one of the most important things you can do to be fit is to lift weights or do resistance training. You can find out more about my website, drtedgambardella.com. You can find out more at my website, tedgambardella.com. This is Dr. Ted. I'll see you next time.